Got all the decorations up. 20 years of victory. Hey, Lada. How's it going? Just chilling. Just chilling. Make this smaller. Put it here. This is a Minuskaya. I'm going to be transferring to the turquoise line. I might go mute for a second. Let me text my wife. 1 second, guys. Okay, guys. This is Minuska. I'm back. The sound was out, but I'm back. Little bubble tea in the middle of the metro. That's interesting. Do you hear that? That's the train. That's the train on top of us. Well, above us, rather. Not on top of us. If it was on top of us, it would have been trampled. Sup, trees? Oh, shit. I forgot something, guys. You guys just watch this. I got a text. Crap. Let me know where you guys are watching from. guys back with the sound. Sorry. The top of the metro kind of looks like a sea. It's really wavy. It's got the lights on. It's really beautiful. Let's put this down so you guys can see more. It's really beautiful, right? Hey guys, how's it going? We're in the Moscow metro today on a long trip. So much because we're in the middle of the metro, but feel free to look around.
Станция Мичуринский проспект. Переход на Солнцевскую линию. Осторожно, двери закрываются. Следующая станция – проспект Вернадского.
So, this is kind of one of the busiest times that you can actually, well, not kind of, this is one of the busiest times during the day, but it's not absolutely full at the moment. Rush hour is usually early morning or in the evening, and it gets a lot more crowded than this. there's no sound. I muted it for a bit because I was trying to text something. The time is 12:14. I hope you guys can hear the sound now.
Станция проспект Вернадского. Переход на Сокольническую линию.
Alexander, who are you asking this question to? Who are you asking this question to, Alexander?
Следующая станция Новаторская.
Yeah, I don't know. Alexander is asking me what I have against Russia. I'm not so sure what he means. This is a channel about the positive sides about Russia, so I don't know. I guess maybe he thinks the poll is somehow negative. I'm just trying to see what you guys think. Oh, he thinks I'm a foreign agent. I'm flattered. It's pretty packed today. Not so packed, but packed enough.
Станция Новаторская. Переход на Троицкую
Alexander, I still don't
линию.
get the question. You asked me what do I have against Russia. What in the survey shows anything against Russia? Please explain. Do you mean like what do you have against Russia as a general question? Like what would somebody have against Russia? Is that what you mean?
Осторожно, двери
It is cold.
закрываются.
Today
Следующая
it is,
станция
at least.
Воронцовская. Будьте вежливы. Уступайте места инвалидам, пожилым людям, пассажирам с детьми и беременным женщинам.
Let me see where you guys are watching from. 1 second. Okay, so we got New Zealand in the chat. Hey, New Zealand. Monaco, UK. Right next to me. Really, Savio? I don't see you. Where you? I lost the connection. What's the? Savio, man, I'm losing the connection. 1 second. got up to 200 viewers and then the connection dropped. Ridiculous. It'll pick up again, hopefully.
Станция Воронцовская. Переход на станцию Калужская.
I know you're kidding. I was saying that I wasn't gonna say I don't believe you because actually one of my subscribers has tracked me down in the train before. Like this week, one of my subscribers actually told me I'm in the same train as you, and they basically
Осторожно,
came and
двери
greeted me. That was
закрываются.
crazy.
Следующая станция
It's really
Зюзина.
Put that a little bit to the center. Yeah, it's crazy. I guess, especially in Moscow, because Moscow is called it's called the big village. It's one of the biggest cities in the world, but everybody knows everybody. My favorite rocket ship. I'm just gonna head over to Saritsino, check out some views. Привет, Alexander. How's it going? Good on you, Moses. Good on you. I kind of like the lights at the bottom of the chair. It's pretty cool. Guys, my connection keeps on dropping. You're from the south side of India, nice. Which city? The connection is terrible on this line. Usually I don't get cuts, but I'm getting a lot of cuts today.
Станция Зюзина.
Oh, Tamil Nadu. Never heard of it. Tamil Nadu. I think I need to explore India. Let me start another poll.
Осторожно, двери закрываются. Следующая станция Каховская. Got 3 more stations left. I'm actually gonna see a concert today. Jason Derulo is in Moscow today.
Nice to meet you, Tim.
Станция Каховская. Переход на станцию
Two more
Севастопольская.
stations left. Oh, interesting. I just learned something new. Thank you so much. Yeah. Hopefully in the next 2 years I'll travel to India. I'm actually planning a trip.
Осторожно,
Never been
двери
to India.
закрываются.
Would love to go.
Следующая станция Варшавская.
It's pretty secure. My pole's a bit secure. I'm in Moscow, Russia, right now. To Savitsina. And my connection is just so unstable. Never. I would love to see Brazil. Monica, are you from Brazil? Nice. Yeah, I've always wanted to go to Brazil. I love football and I love the culture. I would really love to check out the beaches too. Hey, passerby traveler. Somebody asked me if I've ever heard of New Zealand. Do you want a serious answer?
Станция Варшавская. Выход к железнодорожной станции Варшавская.
Should I be witty about it? Yes, I've heard of New Zealand, yes. Some of my oldest friends are actually from New Zealand.
Осторожно, двери закрываются. Следующая станция Каширская.
It's about
Для вашей безопасности
Totally
держитесь за поручни.
oh, Bahia. I've never been. Bom dia, Bahia. Never been there. It's the best place in the world, isn't it? Okay. Something to explore. We should take a visit to Brazil. Monica, if I come to Brazil, you have to tell me where I need to go to. You gotta give me an itinerary plan. We're getting over at the next stop so I can talk a lot more without having to keep it down. Saritsana. This is also interesting. Dogs are allowed on the subway. No, I don't think they're two-story. Ah, we do actually. Yes. We have the Aero Express from the airport to the rest of the city. It's a two-story train. Basically feels like a plane, and it's so smooth. Yeah, which is interesting because in Russia, dogs are allowed in the supermarket, dogs are allowed in the air. Well, I don't know about the airport. Maybe yes, the airport, yes. Allowed in the train. Back home, dogs are not allowed everywhere. Like in my country, you're allowed to take a dog into the store. It's interesting. It's very interesting. Like if you brought a dog into a public transportation, into a bus or a form of public
Станция
transportation, they would
Каширская.
kick you out.
Переход на Замоскворецкую линию.
This is interesting. Somebody said, who is a woman's best friend? That's a good question. If a dog is a man's best friend, who is a woman's best friend? That's a good question. A cat? Makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. Sorry for not talking a lot in the beginning. I just realized I forgot my passport. So, because I'm going to a concert later. Jason Derulo is coming into Moscow. Oh, he's here already, actually. You guys know Jason Derulo, right? He's performing in Moscow today. Jason Derulo. Jalebi Baby. Yeah, that guy. So my wife and I are gonna watch a concert. Yes, diamonds are a woman's best friend. How did I miss that? That was the easiest question I could ever get. If the bus is empty, we'll stream on the bus. But if it's full of people, I'll probably end the stream. I don't know why you guys love these long trips. You're very eager to ask questions when I go on these long trips. Maybe I should do more of them. How did I not say diamonds? Diamonds are forever. People are bored. Who's bored? I guess, yeah, I think people just like the idea of traveling places. The same as the Metro Madness I have on Monday. They do pretty well because you guys love transportation. Yeah, this is the blue sky that will disappear for 6 months very soon. People get bored, so they like watching real stuff. Makes sense. Makes sense. Somebody said, what game? This is Moscow, Russia, my guy. It's not a game. One thing that's really cool is this board. It tells you when the next train is coming. So I'm getting the 80K. That's in 1 minute, I guess. But where is it? That's the question. Weird. It's about 12:35. If the bus is empty, we'll stream in the bus. If it's full, I guess we'll have to end it, but let's see. It doesn't look like a busy day today though, so maybe we'll stream in the bus. Belarus. That is another country I need to travel to. Oh, there's my bus. And it's empty. Yes, I guess I won't leave you. I guess I won't leave you because it's empty. It's my fears. Sticking a camera in somebody's face. Let's go this way actually. Alright, this is nice, an empty bus. Crowded. Yes, it's Moscow. No protests, as you can see, pretty quiet. Oh, Andy Panda, you just pissed me off because I'm black. Get out of my stream. Chile. I am a Russian agent. Man, I wish. Agents get paid. I don't get paid for this. Look how blue the sky is. Yeah, bro failed completely. Sorry to disappoint, guys. The person behind the camera is black. One guy in the comment was like, finally a bus with no black people. It's like, sorry to disappoint. What do you mean face reveal? I always show my face. My whole channel is filled with my face. Some of my thumbnails even have my face. How long have you lived in Russia? Can you speak Russian? I've lived in Russia for 1 year without going home, but I came here 3 years ago as a tourist and kept on coming in and out. I married a Russian woman, so I stayed. But I met her in China. We met in China. I do speak Russian, not so much, I'm A2. Я говорю по-русски, но немного, потому что я думаю, русский язык очень трудно. Грамматика, слова, не знаю. Я каждый день изучаю русский, но медленно. Но я будет хорошо. I was born in Zimbabwe. Sorry, not in Zimbabwe. I was born in Botswana, but I'm from Zimbabwe. Oh, that looks nice. I'm from Zimbabwe originally. Whoa, but I was born in Botswana. So I don't know. Where am I from originally? I guess Botswana then. But my passport is Zimbabwean. Look at that. That's beautiful. It's a nice sunny day. You guys are getting the lovely side of autumn. Not the gloomy one. Hey, Nigeria. I actually like this point of view, it's nice. By the way, guys, subscribe, and if you want to catch up with me, make sure that you join my Telegram group. It's in the it's not in the description, I didn't add it. Go to my main page, go to my homepage, and subscribe to my Telegram. It's on my homepage. The link's at the top. I speak English, I speak Chinese, I speak some Russian. I used to be so good at French, I even wrote a French exam in high school. I speak some of my local languages, maybe one or two. and I would like to think that I know Spanish, but I don't. I would like to learn though. Yeah, Putin lives in Moscow, I guess, but on the outskirts, I heard. He's got his own place that he lives in. No, I don't know Kipin Sheepy. What's that? Chinese is a hard language to learn in terms of characters and maybe also tones, but after you master that, I feel like it's very easy to learn Chinese because there is not a lot of grammar, maybe a lot of complicated structures, but like it's not like Russian grammar. Russian is harder. I think in English, because English is my first language, but when I'm speaking Russian, sometimes I think in Chinese. When I'm speaking Chinese, sometimes I think in Russian. See the problem? The problem that I have. It's extremely difficult to differentiate for some reason. Yeah, I don't watch sport like that. The only sports that I watch are football and football. So. I support Chelsea. Chelsea's my team. Bonjour, Claudine. So you got no connections to Botswana anymore? No, I have connections, but I'm not really so interested in Botswana as much because I lived there for 17 years and pretty much they would call me a Zimbabwean. So they never fully accepted me. So I never really go to, out of my way to find out what's happening in Botswana. I lived there for most of my life, but kind of felt like an outsider. So I don't really pay attention to news in Botswana. Plus, unless it's my family that tells me something, because my parents live in Botswana. See, that's the misconception. It doesn't snow in Russia all year round. Maybe in some places, but not every place. This is Moscow. It's autumn. You're not going to get snow. And some places in Russia are actually hot too. Russia's really big. Biggest country in the world. Tottenham, no. Tottenham are our enemies. Yeah. Tottenham is our enemy, rather. Chelsea fans, so. Yeah, in Moscow you're not going to get snow in September. When it happens, it doesn't snow everywhere though. But yeah, some places are warmer, especially in the south. So. Not everywhere. Moscow is not Russia, so there are so many different places. But I don't know. I kind of get irritated when people are like, Andy, show us the real Russia. And I'm like, what do you mean the real Russia? They're like, yeah, go to the villages and stuff. I'm just like, okay, I guess. if I can, but it's not really on my list. Hey Nelly, привет. Nelia. I think Estevao has a lot of potential. Future Chelsea, although he has a lot to learn still. Like the Premier League is very high paced, so I do not understand what you mean, Goller. 70 years ago, anyone could stop the bus and capture you for filming the city center, and when you open your eyes, it's on the dirt bed in Sibir. I don't know about that statement, Galur. I don't know what you're saying or what you're talking about. I don't know. I don't think Estevao is the next Messi. Nobody's the next Messi. No such thing. That's why. That's a weird comment. That's what I'm saying, Cheers. It's a weird comment. Somebody saying 70 years ago anyone could stop on the bus for capturing or filming. I don't think cameras were that prevalent 30 years, 70 years ago. Stephen, your question is very strange. I don't understand. Why do Russians think the war started? What? I don't even, because like 70 years ago, I think if you had and he said filming, assuming that you would have a very high quality camera to film, you know, there's a difference between, oh my god, and it would probably be actual film, right? Yeah, it's pretty chill. It's not a Steven, it's not a straightforward question because I don't know what you mean. You said, why do Russians think the war started? What does that mean? Do you mean the reason? Are you referring to the reason? Thanks, Elton. Exactly, Barley. Exactly, Barley. I don't really talk about. Oh, I get the question, but I don't really talk about war. This is not a war channel. I just basically show you guys around. I don't talk about war or politics in here. It's an easy topic though, to get you lots of views, but I don't do that. It was great seeing Moscow with you. Thank you. Good luck. Thank you, Monica. Make sure you subscribe. Nice to have you on the stream. Yeah. The war, politics, it's a very easy topic for a foreigner. And you can even take a side or like, you know, basically film your own version of Candace Owens or whatever. But some people don't actually do it out of the kindness of their heart, they just do it just to blow up or to somehow get some credit for something. I don't do that. Also because it's not my expertise. I know channels that are experts at this. I can recommend you some. You can also discuss with them, like Eddie Gonzalez, American in Crimea. These are people that know so much. And it's actually interesting sitting down because they'll tell you everything. And they'll have conversations about war, politics, and they're really smart guys, good friends of mine. But for me, I've kind of chosen a different route. I don't really like to talk about things like that because I don't find it as interesting as other things. I kind of like to talk about these things with my family, the actual Russian people in my family. And I don't think I would like to start a forum to talk about these things because everybody has their own opinions and I don't really want to change it. Same reason why I started this channel. I did it to give you another perspective, but not to change your mind. It's basically a chance for you to see things the way I see things, and you can also reject them too. Yeah, I don't get involved in things like that. If you're on this channel, you'll probably hear what Russians think about Africans, because that's the main point. This is the Afro-Leb channel, or what do Russians think about some social topics? Social topics. I'm not into politics, I'm not into war. I don't do that. And I will never change my mindset, because I feel like you need to understand where you stand. Never do something just because it's popular. Do it because you actually genuinely want to do it. Yeah, it's mostly opinions anyway, because everybody has an opinion, you know. Everybody has an opinion. And I don't like to force my opinion on other people. This is not what I do. I'm not a politician. I'm just a streamer who probably isn't as educated as you guys on the topic either, you know. But I have a wife that is very intelligent. She knows a lot about this stuff, but even she got tired because she has lost a couple of friends arguing about these topics, you know. And I'm not really interested in losing friends or starting beefs or forcing people to believe something. I don't do that. I don't do that. Zelda, your voice is going to overtake Morgan. Thank you, Zelda, for the compliment. I appreciate you. Am I beside Red Square? No, Red Square is a bit far. This is the north of Moscow. The Russians would be okay with Africans, I hope. Yes. That was actually the main... You know, I started this channel for two reasons. I started this channel to show people what Russia actually looks like, and also to see like what people do and how people feel living in a country that's not their own. And my main purpose was to give the African story. That's what I do on my channel. And also to give the Russian story, because I made this channel initially because every time you open the news or when you search on YouTube or Google, it's always something bad about Russia. There's nothing different in terms of positivity about Russia. So I made this channel to give people a different perspective, not to change, you know, not to change opinions, just to give a different perspective. Yeah, Red Square is in the center. This is the north of Moscow. I don't understand the question, Taylor. My wife? What about my wife? Does Russia have much history with African people? A lot. The greatest poet of all time had African heritage. Alexander Pushkin. His grandfather was Ethiopian. Afro-Russians have been here for a minute now. Also, there was a boom of Afro-Russians during the Olympics. They called them Olympic babies. When the Americans came in, the athletes had children with Russian women. Hannibal came in as a slave and he was freed in Russia, became a nobleman, Ethiopian descent. Africans have been here for a while. The Patrick Lumumba Institute, you guys know Patrice Lumumba, you guys know Patrice Lumumba, is an institution named after him. Africans have been here for a minute. Yeah, you can see where Pushkin is truly from just by looking at him. Rohan, no, Zimbabwe, not Rhodesia. As a Zimbabwean, if you want to piss a Zimbabwean off, call Zimbabwe Rhodesia. We're not colonized anymore. Or maybe we are still. because we are still at the will of the West. So yeah, don't call Zimbabwe Rhodesia. I will remove you from my stream. That's one of my policies. Show some respect for my country. I mean, unless you're black or tell people you're African, you can really tell you're all from the Caucasus Mountains. I don't understand Stephen Moreno. Stephen Moreno's an asshole. I'm gonna remove Stephen. I don't like Stephen. Oh wait, I removed the wrong person. Okay. Rohan, Stephen, there you go. I don't mean funny in a bad way. There we go. Yes, I've cleared up the stream a bit. Nah, I'm just joking. I'm not extremely offended by the whole Rhodesia thing, but I just don't like seeing it when somebody's like, it's not Zimbabwe, it's Rhodesia. And I'm like, don't spread nonsense. Now somebody's gonna be walking around calling Zimbabwe Rhodesia. Or some smart person's gonna be like, you know what? I was actually watching the Afro Left stream, and it turns out Zimbabwe is actually Rhodesia. Bullshit. Don't do that on my stream. Good afternoon. Thank you, Dan. I'm from Zimbabwe, not Rhodesia. To all the people that think Zimbabwe is still Rhodesia. I'm gonna head over to the supermarket. I think I might end the stream there. While I'm walking there, please subscribe. Please join my Telegram group. Go to my main page. Everything's there. My wife is also in the chat. She came to support. And thank you so much for always coming through. This is Moscow, Russia. This is Seritsina. Follow my Telegram. It's on my main page. Subscribe to this channel. Turn on notifications. And I will see you guys in the next one. Make sure that you... these these pigeons are way too confident. All right, guys. I'll see ya.